Durk's fans have patiently waited to hear from the rapper since he was arrested, and now a leaked jail call featuring the rapper has gone viral, with the rapper being housed in one of the worst jails in Miami. There was concern for his safety, with rumors that he was being held in protective custody. The details of the call are shocking and have added more controversy to Durk's case. Let me put you up to speed. Durk talks from prison in a dramatic turn of events. The hip-hop world is buzzing with the latest news surrounding rapper Lil Durk. An alleged jail call has surfaced, marking his first public statement since his arrest last month. Amidst the chaos surrounding his arrest, an intriguing development emerged on November 15th when an Instagram user with the handle 900brew shared an audio clip purportedly featuring the OTF boss's claim that the prison call soon got attention online, since it was thought to be the rapper's first public comment since his incarceration. In the 2-minute discussion, Lil Durk is heard retaining a cheerful perspective. Despite the hard circumstances, he reassures the caller that he is in high spirits and wants to come home to his family. Durkio also addresses a myth that has been circulating around on social media, the myth that he is in protective custody. In the recording, the rapper vehemently disputes these rumors, noting that he is not getting any special treatment and is instead on the main line with other convicts. The public response to recent claims surrounding Lil Durk's alleged communications from behind bars has been a blend of admiration, skepticism, and curiosity. For some, these reports highlight Durk's resilience and unwavering connection to his community, reinforcing his image as a figure of strength and loyalty. Others, however, question the authenticity of these claims, noting the lack of official confirmation. Amid the debate, the narrative continues to captivate fans, blending speculation with intriguing insights into Durk's life and relationships. A key moment that stirred emotions was an Instagram post featuring a heartfelt caption that read, "Just got off the phone with my brother Lil Durk. He is in excellent spirits, staying positive and fighting to get back home to his kids and family. We are not glorifying negativity. We are more than just street guys." That's actually an understatement. We are men of honor and code, no matter our financial status, bro. Hit the main line with the rest of our kind, no protective custody. This message struck a chord with many of Durk's supporters, who viewed it as a testament to his character and the strength of his personal values. It emphasized a narrative of honor and loyalty, underscoring the bond between men who refuse to compromise their principles regardless of circumstances. However, skepticism persists, particularly regarding the authenticity of the alleged phone call. The connection between Lil Durk and 900brew, the individual who made the post, has also been a subject of debate. While the relationship remains somewhat ambiguous, evidence from social media hints at a link. 900brew's Instagram activity includes posts featuring collaborations with OTF Only the Family artists like Bonnie Missouri and photos with Lil Durk and Booka 600. These associations lend credibility to the claim, suggesting that the two share a meaningful connection. Despite this, the absence of official statements from Durk's camp or verified sources leaves room for doubt, fueling ongoing discussions about the validity of the alleged communication. Adding to the intrigue is a separate claim involving a musical release. On November 1st, Hypno Caro dropped a track that quickly became a focal point of attention due to its sensational nature. The song features what is purported to be a recorded phone conversation with Lil Durk, allegedly made from a federal penitentiary. The track begins with Durk delivering a brief yet impactful message where he declares his unyielding allegiance to Hypno Caro. This moment, if genuine, marks the first time Durk has publicly addressed the outside world since his incarceration. The inclusion of the audio snippet in Hypno Caro's song has sparked widespread interest and debate. Fans and critics alike have dissected the track, with many praising the emotional weight and raw authenticity of Durk's voice. Others remain cautious, questioning the feasibility of such a call and whether it could have been staged for dramatic effect. Regardless of its authenticity, the track has further fueled the narrative of Durk's indomitable spirit and his ability to remain connected to his community despite his legal challenges. These claims are not isolated incidents. Allegations of phone calls or messages from incarcerated artists are not uncommon in the music industry, where maintaining a presence and narrative is crucial for relevance and support. For Durk, these moments have become part of a larger story about his journey, resilience, and the unwavering loyalty of his circle. The public fascination with these events underscores the powerful intersection of music, authenticity, and personal connection. Whether viewed as a testament to Durk's character or scrutinized as potentially fabricated claims, these narratives highlight the complexities of navigating fame and adversity in the public eye. As fans continue to debate the legitimacy of these calls, the intrigue surrounding Lil Durk's story remains a testament to his enduring influence and the compelling nature of his life and art. Hypno Caro, my mother's brother from another forever legend. Offie and I take Yoring streets over. You know what time it is. Rest in peace, Dario says in the song's beginning. Hypnocaro has come under some flack, with others labeling the call phony and manufactured by an icomma, while others branded him a clout chaser, and as the specifics of the arrest surfaced, the seriousness of the problem became evident. The accusations against Durk are grave, with possible ramifications that might change the trajectory of his life and career despite the difficult circumstances. Durk has decided to stand on business. It's being reported that the rapper intends on pleading not guilty to the charges. This new development in the case suggests a fierce determination to fight the allegations and maintain his innocence, even though he risks a lifetime behind bars or even a death sentence if found guilty of the charges. Insider sources have also stated that he is in high spirits and his only concern is about the food in prison. Oddly, the source also revealed that he's getting along well with the FDC Miami staff as well as his fellow inmates inside, with those in the know describing the guy as super charming and agreeable. But Durkio might have been trying to stay positive because the conditions at the jail he was being held in were one of the worst in the country. There are reports that some inmates are beaten up in the full glare of the cameras and denied food for days. One example that drew attention involves Freddie Lee Jones, a 38-year-old black man who was reportedly abused by officers while in solitary confinement. Jones, who was jailed for a minor count of criminal mischief, allegedly spent 2 days without meals before the event. Another case that shows the jail's horrors is that of Herbie Crussell, a white inmate who allegedly committed suicide while under the supervision of the jail staff. Crussell, known for being a beggar and addict, was housed in a facility meant to cater to inmates with mental health issues. Another inmate with similar conditions as Crussell would also die in custody under very suspicious circumstances. Joseph Williams, a 26-year-old detainee with a long-standing history of mental illness, also died in detention under mysterious circumstances after being arrested for an attempted purse snatching. Williams's mother had repeatedly expressed concerns about his mental health to the jail staff. Her pleas went unheard, and Williams died shortly after she began advocating for his treatment. But brutal deputies and suspicious deaths aren't the only thing Durkio should be worried about, because drugs often find their way into the jail. Well, it turns out that the OTF head honcho has been suffering with drug addiction. Earlier this year, the rapper stated that he had gone into rehab. Listen, we received news that you were in rehab. Yes, okay, yeah. I mean, can we speak about that a little bit? Are we good? I'm going to embrace it. Know what I'm saying? Because it helped me a lot. It was tough at first, but it ain't that tough because I really knew what I wanted. I'm saying I knew what was holding me back. Durkio even revealed that he wanted to deal with his addiction to codeine and Xanax to become a better father and leader. Is that what it was? Was it codeine? Yeah, Xanax. I want to better know, saying I want to be a better man, a better father, a better leader, and now it seems all his hard work might be undone because in July this year an inmate died from a fentanyl overdose with drugs being brought into the jail. Dario might find himself falling back to his old destructive habits. Good word went out that the rapper was being moved to a prison in Los Angeles, yet not many feel sorry for the OTF leader since he has been engaged in crime for a long time, from robberies to automated killings and now genuine murders. Duro's life has been one large rollercoaster of OTF criminal history. The OTF head honcho was a regular in jail before he became a successful rapper. His days behind bars date back to 2011 when he was arrested on a weapons charge, being his first offense. Lil Durk was sentenced to 3 months in prison. This wouldn't help him get off the streets because just 2 years later the rapper was arrested again and charged with unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. This time he was given 18 months probation after pleading guilty. However, during this probation, Durk was allegedly caught by police in possession of 2 guns, leading to another weapons-related charge. The case was eventually dropped after a judge ruled that the rapper was not in possession and control of the guns and therefore did not violate his probation. And in 2019, Durk was caught up in an attempted murder case and was taken into custody in one of the most drama-filled arrests. On May 29, 2019, the Atlanta Police Department issued an arrest warrant for Chicago rapper Lil Durk, formally charging him with 5 serious felonies. These charges included criminal attempt to commit murder, aggravated assault, unlawful association with a criminal street gang to conduct or participate in a crime, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a felony and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The allegations stunned fans and industry insiders alike, as Durk was in the middle of a successful tour when the news broke. Despite the gravity of the situation, Durk didn't hesitate. He canceled his remaining tour dates and immediately returned to Atlanta to address the accusations. Demonstrating a sense of accountability and confidence, Durk released the track Turn Myself In, which resonated with his fan base and painted a picture of a man ready to face his challenges head-on. The following day, Durk gave an exclusive interview to WSB-TV from his attorney's office, showcasing transparency in a moment many might have chosen to avoid the spotlight. In the interview, Durk confirmed his intent to surrender that same day, emphasizing that he had nothing to hide and nothing to run from. When asked directly about the charges, including whether he had committed the alleged shooting or other crimes, Durk firmly denied any involvement. Oh no, he said, asserting his innocence with conviction. True to his word, Durk surrendered to the authorities at the Fulton County Jail later that day, a move that many saw as both courageous and strategic. Years later, the case would reach a surprising conclusion. In late October 2022, all charges against Lil Durk were officially dropped due to insufficient evidence. This resolution vindicated the rapper, who had maintained his innocence from the outset. However, while Durk managed to clear his name, life for those in his close-knit group, only the family OTF, has been far from smooth. One of the most notable examples is the legal troubles faced by OTF affiliate Just Blow 600. A rising star in the Chicago drill scene, Just Blow 600 had shown significant promise as an artist. However, his continued ties to street life ultimately proved costly. On Halloween night in 2017, events unfolded that drastically altered the trajectory of his life. According to court records, Just Blow 600, along with associates Paradise Haynes and Lucky R. Tyler, allegedly planned to rob 19-year-old Kill Carter in Hammond, Indiana. However, the plan went awry, leading to a shootout that tragically claimed Carter's life. During the chaotic exchange, Carter's cousin and Just Blow 600 himself sustained injuries. Law enforcement agencies launched a thorough investigation reconstructing the events of that fateful night. Late-stage criminal court documents identified Just Blow 600 as the alleged shooter, accusing him of using an assault rifle in the deadly incident. These charges, if proven, carry severe consequences, with the artist now facing a potential sentence of nearly 2 decades behind bars. Despite the weight of the allegations, Just Blow 600 has consistently maintained his innocence. In a bold move, he took to social media to defend himself, declaring they're trying to build cases off lies and snitches. This public statement reflected his defiance and distrust of the legal system's process, a sentiment not uncommon among individuals with similar backgrounds. The challenges faced by Just Blow 600 and others within OTF underscore the precarious balance between navigating fame and avoiding the pitfalls of street life. For Lil Durk, the dismissal of his charges marked a triumphant moment, a testament to his resilience and ability to rise above adversity. Yet, the legal battles of his affiliates paint a broader picture of the complex realities surrounding artists who emerge from environments shaped by systemic struggles and street culture. As Durk continues his ascent in the music industry, his story and those of his peers remain cautionary tales, offering valuable insights into the interplay between success, loyalty, and the ever-present specter of past choices. The ongoing trials of figures like Just Blow 600 highlight the lasting impact of such choices, even as individuals strive to transform their lives and redefine their legacies. I'm going to keep 10 toes down, but one of his co-defendants, Hannah's, pled guilty to 1 count of robbery resulting in bodily damage. Meanwhile, Tyler and Simply Blow 600 faced 1 count of murder. 1 act of murder and perpetration of a robbery, 2 counts of robbery, 1 count of aggravated abuse, and 2 counts of criminal confinement. These accusations had them facing 45 to 65 years in jail, and in August 2023, the OTF rapper was sentenced to 18 years in prison. Another member of Duro's label that endured a crime-filled life is OTF Bua. OTF Bua's story is crazy and highly suspicious, since the guy was sentenced to 8 years for some major offenses but only spent 15 months in prison, recognized for his undying commitment. Bua has often been described as Lil Durk's mud brother. OTF Bua, whose real name is Michael L. Golden, is also rumored to serve as Durk's muscle. In a viral video from earlier this year, he was seen protecting Durk from a fan who got a little too close to the rapper during a festival performance, but being close to Durk didn't get him out of the streets. Because Bua's life took a dramatic turn in March 2021 when he became embroiled in a violent incident at Cumberland Mall in Atlanta, Georgia. Bua was detained on 4 felony charges of aggravated assault with intent to murder following a violent incident at the mall. The shooting occurred in the mall's parking lot, where Bua allegedly exited an SUV and opened fire on another vehicle. The chaotic exchange of gunfire left 4 individuals injured, including a 6-year-old boy, who was hit by a stray bullet. Despite the severity of the situation, all victims survived their injuries. Bua's connection to the crime was determined when he dropped his phone at the scene, which led to a search warrant and the finding of social media activity tying him to the shooting with Bua. 3 other persons, Karanji Reese Java Harris and Danon Powell, were arrested and faced charges related to guns and drugs in August 2022. OTF Bua was sentenced to 8 years in jail for a different case in Illinois, where he was charged with possession of a firearm by a felon. And this is where the Bua story gets crazy, because despite the serious charges he was facing, he was released in November 2023. Having served only 15 months in jail. Did he snitch to get out? We might never know. Another one of OTF's most promising talents whose future is now ruined is Rondo Number Nine. OTF played a significant role in Rondo Number Nine's rise to fame, and in 2013 he released a music video for his breakout hit Hang With Me. Although Rondo Number Nine's music career was gaining momentum, the young rapper never left the streets, and on February 22, 2014, a tragic shooting would change his life forever. On that cold winter night, jitney cab driver Javon Boyd was parked in the Wentworth Gardens neighborhood of Chicago waiting for a passenger. Unknowns to him, a group of young men, including Rondo Number Nine and fellow rapper C-Dye, were approaching his vehicle. The reasons behind their actions remain shrouded in mystery, but what transpired next would forever alter the lives of all involved. As the group neared Boyd's car, they reportedly asked him if he was from the neighborhood. Without warning, gunfire erupted and multiple rounds were fired into the vehicle from the passenger side. Boyd, a 29-year-old man merely trying to earn a living, was wounded by the gunshots. He was transported to the hospital but unfortunately died from his injuries. 2 hours later, the murder of Javon Boyd horrified the community, and the investigation into the crime swiftly acquired steam. The Chicago Housing Authority had caught the event on video surveillance, providing critical evidence for law enforcement. Furthermore, eyewitnesses came forward identifying Rondo Number Nine as one of the persons there at the incident. The evidence was accumulating, and the young rapper found himself at the center of a high-profile inquiry. Rondo Number Nine's arrest was a crucial turning point in the case. At barely 17 years old, he was charged with first-degree murder, a charge that had grave implications. After a protracted and controversial trial, the verdict was rendered. Rondo Number Nine was found guilty of first-degree murder, a judgment that would have serious ramifications for his future. On July 5, 2016, he was sentenced to 39 years in jail. Not all OTF associates are living their lives behind bars. Luckily, some have escaped this reality, even though they had some pretty shocking cases to fight. One of them is Dudy Low, who was in court over some pretty disgusting allegations. It all began in October 2021 when the hip-hop community was rocked by a scandal involving OTF rapper Dudy Low and his ex-girlfriend FTNBA. Dudy Low, whose real name is David Esberry, found himself at the center of a storm when FTNBA accused him of defiling her 5-year-old son. FTNBA turned to social media to voice her claims, releasing an audio recording on Instagram that supposedly caught her kid screaming and recalling the alleged crime. In the tape, the boy claimed being violated with 3 screws. FTNBA asserted that the injuries were so severe that her son had to revert to wearing diapers as he was unable to control his bowels. However, Dudy Low maintained his innocence from the outset, denying the accusations and asserting that he was being falsely accused. He took to social media to defend himself, stating that the allegations were baseless and that he would fight to clear his name. In the midst of the public uproar, Dudy Low's legal team began to gather evidence to refute the claims. They argued that FTNBA had fabricated the allegations out of spite following their breakup and that she had been harassing Dudy L and his family for weeks. The situation was further complicated by a video that Dudy Low published, which reportedly shows FTNBA grooming her son to accuse him of the crime. In the video, FTNBA is heard advising her son not to blame the incident on Alex, a 3-year-old youngster, putting suspicion on the believability of her charges despite the increasing evidence in his favor. The damage to Dudy Low's image was already done. The allegations had taken a toll on his personal and professional life, causing him to take serious legal action. In December 2021, Dudy Low filed a $5 million lawsuit against FTNBA, accusing her of defamation, emotional distress, and causing perpetual reputational harm. In the lawsuit, Dudy L's legal team presented evidence that FTNBA had told him it was in fact Alex who had inserted the screws into her son's anus. Dudy Low encouraged her to take the boy to the hospital for an examination, but doctors reportedly found nothing wrong with the child. Dudy Low's attorneys argued that FTNBA had manipulated the situation out of spite following their breakup and that her actions had caused significant harm to Dudy L's personal and professional life as the case gained momentum. A surprising development occurred in January 2022. Bay issued a public apology to Dudy Low, a move that caught many by surprise. In a tearful video, she revealed that Dudy Low had taken a lie detector test and passed, leading her to retract her previous statements. She claimed that she never intended to ruin his career and that she genuinely believed her son. FTNBA expressed regret for the situation, stating that she was simply trying to protect her child. However, the apology was short-lived. Just days later, FTNBA recanted her apology, alleging that she had been manipulated and threatened into making the video. Despite the retraction, the Broward County, Florida court ruled in favor of Dudy Low in February 2023 and awarded him $1 million in his defamation lawsuit against FTNBA. FTNBA was arrested for perjury, further vindicating Dudy Low's claims of innocence, although OTF members are constantly in and out of court and jail. Durk had truly sought to alter the course of his life. Not only did he renounce his gang links, but he was spending his money attempting to make good changes in Chicago. Lil Durk renounces the gang life. Duro's fans thought that he was done catching cases because he had turned to Islam and even gone to rehab to clean himself up. The rapper even took to his social media to reveal that he He had turned over a new leaf and would not waste his new life after all his felony cases had been cleared. Everybody should get second chances at life. It's about what you do with it. Alhamdulillah, my background wiped and clean of all cases. I ain't a felon anymore. Who would have thought I want to? Thank everyone who helped push my vision forward. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, the rapper posted. But that's not the only time the rapper had publicly revealed that he was a changed man. On August 18, 2024, Lil Durk made a public declaration that would reverberate through the music industry and